Hello, YouTube. This is Toya Roof with the Divas in the Details, and I wanted to hop on real fast and talk about a fragrance that is, my bun is sideways, that it is not new, but it is new to me that I purchased, and it is none other than Kajal by Lamar. So this fragrance has been talked about a lot as a summer pineapple, and I'm not a super love to eat pineapples and mangoes, but I don't typically buy fragrances like that because those fragrances to me tend to smell like candy. And while I love gourmands, I love like dessert gourmands that are like pastries and vanilla and liqueured kind of fragrances, or something that is more savory or spicy gourmand, not like candy. So I was like, I'm gonna venture out of my comfort zone because I've been doing that a lot lately with roses because I wasn't in the past a rose girl, and that's been working out well for me. I did blind buy this fragrance with my own money, to be totally transparent. And I did so because I had been winning in life when I blind bought Blue Heart by Thameen, and that was just, yes, love at first sniff. So I bought this. This is not an inexpensive fragrance. It's like on the higher end side, but not exorbitant. It's not like a Baccarat price point. But I believe this is in the 200s. I paid in the 140s for this from Max Aroma. And because it was so pricey, I wanted a better box than this. While the box is pretty, this is a thin box. And like when I bought my Vaniglia by Meslori, it comes in like almost like a little bookcase. Or like some of my Zerjar fragrances come in like almost like a little cigar box or like a little coffin. And so I was like, I was expecting the box to be nicer, but okay. What makes up for the box not being so nice is this actual bottle. So I'm going to show you. The bottle is decadent, opulent. This is a textured cap, and the cap is heavy. This is a heavy cap, and it's just an absolutely beautiful bottle design. This is just beautiful to sit on your vanity. And I actually wore yellow today. I want to give the vibe of this fragrance. I do not have a tester strip, so I'm going to actually grab my box because I have on already 8 sprays of this, so I don't need. Okay. This was, I'm going to be totally honest, a love at first sniff for me. A lot of people are like, this is your summer pineapple. And I'm like, this is your sexy bad girl summer pineapple. This is not a candy, sweet, I'm trying to think like a Prada candy type of scent. This has a lot of depth. I feel like this is a spicy fragrance. This has pineapple, but this pineapple, while it is robust and strong, and I smell the pineapple, I smell a lot of other stuff in here too. So that just memory off of not looking at the notes. I smell pineapple. I smell other fruits. I smell a spice in here. There is a darkness, not darkness because it's not a dark fragrance. There is a depth to this from amber, from musk. It's a smoothness like a vanilla. There are flowers in here as well. So let me read you the actual notes so you'll understand what I mean by this. So this has pineapple, it has red berries, it has apple, it has cardamom. The cardamom in here, yes. Yes, 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 yes. This has coriander, this has Bulgarian rose and Turkish rose. And while I don't smell individual flowers in here, there is a smoothness and an elegance to make this more palatable than fruit and spice. There is sandbag jasmine, and I'm so surprised that this is a love at first sniff for me because I battle with jasmine. The very first time I smelled a jasmine, it was from a perfumer that, you know, pushes the limits. It was Mugler Alien, and that sandbag jasmine, I did not like that. I did not vibe with that scent profile. And so ever since then, whenever I see a fragrance with jasmine, I'm like, ew, it's a no for me. And so I never gave jasmine a chance. So whenever I have a jasmine fragrance, that is pleasant. I have to give credit where credit is due, that one person's interpretation of jasmine shouldn't like deter you from a scent altogether. But this has in the top notes, like I said, pineapple, red berries, apple, cardamom, coriander. In the heart notes, the middle of the fragrance, it's Bulgarian rose, it's Turkish rose, it's sandbag jasmine, and magnolia. I haven't come across a whole ton of magnolia fragrances, so this was very cool. And I actually am from Louisiana. That is our state flower, even though I'm not living in Louisiana now. The dry down in this is vanilla, amber, cedar. It's cedar wood, cashmere wood, and musk. So when I think about this fragrance, while I think you could wear this in the summer, winter, spring, fall, to me, this feels like you are having guests over for a summer like kickback, cookout. You're on the back deck. A very handsome, sexy man is grilling, and he has on the typical cedar musk men's cologne. And you go over to the grill with your cocktail, even though this doesn't have any rum flavors and or anything like that. This does not have boozy notes, but ooh, if it did, yes. You go up behind him, you give him a hug because he's cooking your food. We're eating, we're happy. He smells amazing. And you look over the grill. We're doing turkey burgers. We're doing some salmon burgers. And then he puts pineapple on the grill as well. And the pineapple is not juicy, like fresh off the tree. You bite it running down your arm, but it is a little bit caramelized. And then he is seasoning that meat. And when he seasons the meat to give like the spicy notes, that smell of wood burning on the grill, of or even like fire pit barbecuing, caramelized pineapple, spices from the meat, and this man that is sexy cooking for you. That's what this is. This is evenings in the summer, daytime any other time. I don't know that I would wear this if I was going to Cancun in August. I don't know. But I'm an 8 to 10 sprayer type of girl. I spray behind each ear. I spray on my shoulder right here. I spray on each hip. I spray behind my knees, and I spray on the outside of each ankle. Reason why I do this, and I recommend you do this too, you want to get as close to your pulse point as possible. But if you know that you're a snuggly person and your partner is very affectionate, you don't want to spray right here where he would be licking and kissing, or right here. You want to spray in areas that are right adjacent to where your partner will be kissing, so they don't taste the alcohol of your perfume and they're tasting you. So just food for thought, So behind the ears, very, very good. Do each above the armpit, spray each hip, behind the knees, because inner knee is probably a kissable spot. And then you do the outside ankle, and then you have the essence all over you. And if you really want to go for the gusto and you're having a shawl on outside, the sun's going down, it's getting a little windy, spray that shawl. So for this fragrance, I am getting strong projection initially. I would say in the first 3 to 4 hours, this is a very strong projection. And remember, I'm an oversprayer. At hours 5 and 6, I would say that this would be closer to me, where you would have to be in friendly speaking distance. So you're 2 to 3 feet within me, and it's moderate projection at that point. I wouldn't say this ever really becomes a skin scent, because at 8-hour mark, I'm probably washing this off at that point. But this is not going to be like a baccarat that stays on your clothes forever. This is not going to be like an Amouage guidance that stays on your clothes for weeks or whatever. But this is a long-lasting fragrance that has great projection, great wear. It has a beautiful sillage where if the wind blows and someone catches a whiff of you, they're going to notice, they're going to say something, and they're going to like what they are smelling. When I say that this is pineapple-y and it's on the deeper side, that is coming from that cardamom. I am very attuned to spices, and I really like that in fragrances. One of my first designer fragrances that let me know that I can go beyond just straight vanilla, because I was a vanilla girl through and through, was Oud Bouquet by Lancome. While I don't wear that fragrance so frequently now, it reminded me of walking into the farmer's market and going to the back and being near the spices. And it just gives me this warm sense. I love to cook, of planning meals for my family, eating, but then very alluring, like come hither. And that's what this does. This is a beautiful fragrance by Kajal, and I had been unfamiliar with that brand, but I have seen YouTuber after YouTuber, men and women, because I do believe this is a unisex fragrance. I'm actually going to go back on Max Aroma's website and see if they're having a sale, because I want to get this for my husband. This is mine, and I don't want to share. I'm going to go through this thing, but I want to get him his own bottle of this, because I want to see how his chemistry, skin chemistry, reacts to Lamar, because I just know that when I wear this fragrance, it gives me vibes of just beautiful people eating, having fun, enjoying themselves, great conversation, cooking, doing things that make each other happy. So I would love to smell this on my guy, to see how it has new nuances on his skin. But yes, beautiful fragrance. I feel like you can wear this year round. But when people say this is like a summer fruity fragrance, this is your summer fruity fragrance dipped in spices and woods and amber. This is a deep fragrance. So if you're looking for a summer fruity fragrance, have your day scent and then use this for night and then any other time of the year. But this is something that could be worn in a casual setting or in a more, I'm going out on a date, like summer date night, summer kickback. I would wear Kajal by Lamar, but this is a love for me. This is open the bottle and I'm like, oh, this, yes. And I guess because I really enjoy the brightness that juxtaposes with the spices of cardamom along with the amber and musk in this dry down, this is very delicious to me in a way that I'm very surprised by, because it is not one of those like dessert gourmands. But if you have not gotten your nose on Kajal by Lamar, this is a gem. So I just wanted to thank you for watching. And if you have another fragrance by Kajal that you think is amazing, please share it. What has your experience been? If you have used or experienced Lamar, and tell me a special story about you and this fragrance. Have a great rest of your day. Happy June and see you soon. Bye.